Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are doing my updated 2020 presidential map prediction. By the time you are seeing this video, Joe Biden would have already chosen his running mate. For me, it is Monday, August 3rd. For you, it's probably like the 10th or 11th, maybe the 9th. I don't know. So, this is just the state of affairs currently. So Biden has already chosen his running mate. Supposedly. Hopefully. By the time you see this. If not, then he's probably delayed it because of the Rona. But who knows? It seems like it'll be Harris. I think that's what a lot of people are going for. Though it could be Susan Rice, Warren, Karen Bass. I think that's it. I think that's the only four that he's really considering. So let's start filling out the safe states. Currently, Donald Trump is on an upward rise, I guess you could say. But I don't think it'll really be all that, helpful in the long run as of right now. That's just an opinion, of course. It's right now it's to the point where not even Maine's 2nd district is safe for him anymore. Oregon's no longer in play. I think Biden would win it by 12 at the end of the day, which would trend blue, which is awful. Let's see. But, though, what are you going to do? There's nothing we can do. So right now we set at President Trump with 125 electoral votes, with Vice President Biden with 179 electoral votes. So, at this election's going to go down the wire if it was held today, though we still have, I think, we got September left, then there's October, and then there's November. We've got 3 months left to the election. And which means 3 more predictions right now, because we're also doing the post-debate predictions, because I'm gonna do that, because I don't care. I'm gonna watch the debates. I love watching the debates, though they're probably gonna be boring, because Biden's gonna gap, and Trump's gonna try to make it entertaining, but he's gonna fail, because Biden's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna gap and make stories about my hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. Sorry. So, let's start filling out the map. Let's start filling out likely states. Some likely states, Colorado. Oh, not Texas. Oh god, not Texas. New Mexico is likely. I used to have it lean just because of how the economy was for New Mexico. It was great. It was all because of Trump. Now, it's not. It's not looking well. So, there's nothing we can really do about that. Virginia, likely, and that's it. So 3 states go likely for Joe Biden, which puts him at 206. Some likely states for Donald Trump: Iowa, Ohio, and Maine's 2nd district. All will go to Trump by a likely margin, which puts him at 150. Still got a long way to go to 270. Some lean blue states. Let's see here. Maine at large will go lean. And that's it. And Minnesota. Trump's post-riot response was not good. Not good at all. It was pretty embarrassing if you're a Trump supporter that was his chance to win Minnesota. Now it seems like he's got little to no chance. It'll probably trend blue this election cycle. Biden will probably win it 3-4. And that'll halt the trend to the right. It'll probably be 2032, 2036 before we grab Minnesota to the red column again, which is a damn shame. Some lean Trump states: Texas, sad but true, North Carolina, and Georgia. I'm also going to put New Hampshire in the lean column. And I'll explain why for each. For Texas, it is trending farther. Oh wait, I forgot to put Hawaii as safe blue. Thank you for telling me. For Texas, it is trending more and more to the left, and that is not good. And as of right now, I don't think Donald Trump is going to win big in Texas. He'll probably win 4-6. My gut is telling me 4.8 right now. That's why I have it in lean. Texas will help Trump. I mean, that's 38 electoral votes he wins by narrowly carrying the state, but it's not looking good. If Trump wins it by lean, then if Democrats pick the right candidate, Texas could flip in 2024. If they file the right candidate for Texas, if Trump wins it by less than 5, which I hope doesn't happen, but we just don't know. Georgia, similar to Texas, trending farther and farther to the left. And Trump won it by, I think, 7. He's probably going to win it by 3 this time, which is a huge 4% swing to the left. Not good for the Trump campaign or any other Republican in the future. 2028 is when I see this state officially flipping. North Carolina, now there's some data that can show it's trending to the right, and there's data that shows it's trending to the left. I, for one, think it's trending to the right. I just think people are saying it's trending to the left due to the redistricting that Roy Cooper installed, or as it is also called, gerrymandering. So, it's essential that it could go either way, really. At the end of the day, I do think that Republicans will keep finding better candidates for North Carolina, where it'll keep trending to the right and right, as it has since 2008. New Hampshire, right now I think Trump's doing really well in New Hampshire. Despite him not doing so well across the country. Thank his old campaign advisor for that. We all love you. In New Hampshire, there's a pro-Trump liberal governor, Chris Sununu, very popular, and I think Sununu will be the reason why Trump would win the state. He won't win it big, like 3 or 4. He'll win it by 1.6, enough to get him into the lean column. And now we have Florida, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Nebraska's 2nd District, Nevada, and Arizona left. Trump leads 223 to 222. There are 6 states in a district left. I don't feel like counting. And this is going to go down the wire. Out of all these, the first state I feel like will be called would be, Nevada. I think Nevada would be called first for Biden. It's been trending farther and farther to the right for a long time. I think since 2008, maybe beforehand. Democrats are, if you take a look at registration data, it is favoring Republicans heavily in the state in a lot of these areas right here, Clark County especially. Oh God, I hope that's what the county is. I will look incredibly stupid if it ain't. The next state I do believe will be called would be Wisconsin. I do think Wisconsin would be called next. I think Wisconsin has swung back into the Trump column. If you remember my July video, I had Wisconsin going to Biden. I think now that Trump is replaced his old campaign advisor with Pascal or Parscale, or I thought it was Stepien, but I guess it is Parscale. I know his first name's Bill. He is now more focused onto the Rust Belt, and I do think he's got Wisconsin back in his bag as of right now. The next state I do believe would be the state of Michigan, the closest state in 2016. Right now I do have it flipping back to the Democrat column, which will have Republican Democrats going, oh, Trump's victory in the Rust Belt was a fluke. Oh yeah, it was a fluke, even though there is registration data and primary data showing that it is trending farther and farther to the right. But I do think Biden's going to pick off Michigan as of right now. That's 16 electoral votes, puts them at 244, 233. We still have Pennsylvania with Florida, Arizona, and Nebraska second. Speaking of Nebraska seconds, I think that's the next race that is going to be called. Trenton data does show it flipping in 2020. If you took a look at my video that would explain what would happen if the 2012-2016 were to continue in 2020, Biden wins Nebraska second by 3. But here which kind of tells me that I think Nebraska's 2nd District is going to be that race nobody is expecting. I think Biden is going to win it. I don't see Trump putting all that time and effort into Nebraska 2nd, because no Republican sees Nebraska 2nd flipping. It's weird, but if you take a look at trend data, it could very easily go blue. It very easily could, and right now I have it going to Biden by less than 1, but at the end of the day, he probably won it by probably 2 to 3, like the trend data shows. The next state I do think will be called will be another flip. I do think Biden is going to flip Arizona. This could easily change again, who knows, but right now I think Trump just loses Arizona. I don't see him picking off Arizona with what's going on right now, with his bad responses to everything. Trump honestly looks defeated. It's not good. He needs to get his energy back up like he did back in 2016 and stop listening to Kushner and Ivanka and his old campaign manager, which he got rid of, so he's 2/3 of the way there, or 1/3 of the way there. So, So much closer. Maybe in September we'll see a whole new map. Maybe. Pennsylvania and Florida is left. Biden just needs to win one, and he's got the election. So, the next state I do think will be called would be Florida. I do think Trump will narrowly hold on to the state. Ever since Val Demings has become an option as Biden's VP, I've had Florida in tilt red because I thought Demings was going to be the nominee. She helps Biden in Florida. And then ever since the Rona started and Ron DeSantis is poor showing in Florida, and I just kept it in tilt red. If Ron DeSantis had a good showing in, maintaining the virus numbers down in Florida, Trump would probably end up winning the state by 2 to 3 percentage points. But as of right now, it's probably going to be one of the closest races in 2020. Pennsylvania, it is Biden's home state, so he's probably going to win it safe. He's going to win the state by like 100 percentage points. Donald Trump's not going to get one vote in Pennsylvania. It is Joe Biden's home state, and it's going to give him the I'm just kidding, guys. But I do think Pennsylvania is going blue as of right now. Again, the way Biden's treating coal workers, you could easily say Trump picks off the Rust Belt. Again, you could easily say that, but I don't think so. As of right now, I think voters are voting about their wallets, and they see how the economy is, not so good right now. Jobs are closing left, right, and center. They're going to be like, okay, maybe things will be different with this other candidate, because it's clear that the president's not doing well. And that's why I would assume the Rust Belt would go to Biden. Or at least 2/3 of the 3 Rust Belt states Trump won. That turned out to be important. But, anyway guys, this is the chaotic one. I have Joe Biden winning 276 to 262. I think it was 286 to 252 last time. So Trump is back on that upward rise again. So that is good news for the Trump campaign and the Trump supporters out there. Hopefully in September I could put Michigan and Pennsylvania back to red. Probably not. If I had to guess, Trump will probably put Texas back to likely red. Maine 2nd district to Maine 2nd district back to safe red. Maine at large back to tilt. Maybe Arizona as tilt red. Maybe Florida goes back to safe. Goes to safe red because the Cuban vote. But anyway, guys, this is the chaotic one saying peace.